Chapter 1, Tuesday night, the funeral. I lead the solemn procession to the graveyard in the back corner by the empty house next door. As I'm now 13, Mom says I can take charge, which has my hands shaking a little. I need to get this right. Funerals are important. My hands are empty, except for a small shovel I carry for the job ahead. I grip the handle tight so the shaking won't make me drop it. Here lies Vlad, the dwarf hamster, Dobbin, the hermit crab, and the ashes of our dog, Benny, I say soberly while we walk. Benny ran out the front door when I was 5 and got hit by a car. I remember taking naps on his stomach and curling my fingers in his soft fur to fall asleep. And I remember how his funeral made me happy and sad at the same time, like my heart was broken, but the funeral taped it together so it could heal. I want Mason and Sarah to feel that. Now we'll add Lester the lizard. Mason walks slowly behind me. I hear him sniffling, which is expected. It was his lizard. Sarah is behind him, jumping on the few dead leaves on the ground. It's only September, so the crunch isn't loud. When we reach the graveyard, I move to the side so Mason and Sarah can stand beside me. He needs a coffin, Mason says through his sniffles. He holds Lester out in front of him in his cupped hands. Lester isn't a very big lizard, but at 6, Mason's hands aren't very big either, and Lester's tail sticks out over the end of Mason's hands. Sarah runs back to the walnut tree and grabs 2 giant leaves from the ground. She's only 4, but a fast thinker. "We can make him a bed," she says. Mason nods. I grab 1 leaf from Sarah, lay it on the ground, and take Lester. He feels cool and rough. I rub my fingers over his bumpy back for the last time and set him down on the leaf. It's lucky Lester died nice and straight so he'll fit well. I don't think Mason would be happy if Lester were hanging off the side of the leaf. I take the other leaf and fold down the first few inches, ripping off the top part. This makes a nice blanket. I drop the little broken part and we watch it flutter to the ground. Sarah picks it up. "This can be his pillow." She slips it under Lester's head. "He looks like he's sleeping." Mason nods again, takes the shovel from me, and starts digging.